What is it? I'm awake.
Whoa, calm down. Just wipe your eyes. You're still sleeping. And don't talk out loud. Talk with your inside voice.
Let me ask you something. What are you going to do today to help the cause?
What cause?
Use your inside voice.
What cause?
The plight of the person of color.
What do you mean? Is there a protest today?
No, there's not a protest today, but every new day is an opportunity for the white man to do something. What are you going to do today?
I have auditions.
No, I mean, what are you going to do? Where are you going?
I gotta get in the shower. I'm gonna be late.
Come on, so what are you going to do today to help the cause?
Of all the people you're asking me this, I have a Black Lives Matter t-shirt.
You do?
Yes.
Really?
You don't believe me? You want me to show you?
No, I'm not saying I don't believe you. I'm just saying I'm shocked.
I have it in here somewhere.
Look, you don't have to find it. I believe you.
There it is.
Nice. Cool. So you're going to wear it today?
Nah, it's too hot for black today. Maybe tomorrow.
Okay. Why are you running so fast?
I'm going to be late for the audition.
Yeah, but you're the director. You probably shouldn't be the first one there, right? Which reminds me, actually, I didn't cast any of the casting people or the actors, so nobody's really going to be there. In fact, the door is even locked.
This door should be opened, otherwise the actors can't get in.
Right. This would be something you'd bring up with your assistants, but again, I didn't cast them.
Are you kidding me?
Well, I mean, there's no point to really, get upset about this. Like I said, it's kind of my fault.
What does that mean?
Oh, look, the signs aren't even up yet. Wow. Now that you have like a moment to yourself, maybe you should think about what you're going to do to help the cause.
Katie, where are you? Bill isn't here either, and, actors are supposed to be here by now. I'm just wondering what's going on. Call me back, okay? I'm getting concerned.
I think instead of getting upset about this, maybe you should approach this whole thing from a different angle and see this as an opportunity to kind of reevaluate your casting choices for this particular project.
What are you talking about?
Look, man, there's lots of different ways we can help the cause. You have a situation here that is presenting itself.
Make mine pumpkin spice. Make everything pumpkin.
Hi, Susie. You were scheduled for an audition an hour ago. I just wondering what's going on.
We're just waiting on you, and you've missed that slot for the audition.
This is a message for Sarah.
We're waiting on you.
Hello, Katie. It's me again. Call me back ASAP, please.
Give me a call, please.
There's nobody here yet. The signs aren't even up yet. It's like the Twilight Zone over here.
Look, you seem really stressed out, man. Maybe you should just hang up the signs yourself and forget the people on the list. Start the whole process new. The anger, man. Wow. I mean, where's that coming from? I mean, what's behind that? I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's a good thing. Maybe you need to get it out. Just like, just do that. Set the stage, man. Let the anger out. Good work, bro.
Make it pumpkin spice. Make everything pumpkin spice.
Good.
I'm just writing tech notes. I have no notes for you. It's great.
Great. Listen, I want you to know how much I appreciate this role.
Oh my God, I'm so happy we found you. Are you kidding?
Thank you. But I have an idea. If you really want to help, instead of giving me words to say, you can amplify my own voice.
Well...
I wasn't talking to you.
Oh, you talking to me?
Hey.
You just had to fuck her like that, huh? Just had to keep smashing the old headboard into the goddamn wall for like a good half hour. He's sitting there like, Guess I'm really fucking now because the sound from the headboard is proving it to me. So I'm just gonna hit the fucking wall with the bed. That's what I'm gonna do. You can just move it just a little bit. Nope. No, this bitch loves that stuff. She likes it loud. So I'm just gonna keep fucking plowing her until there's a fucking mark in the wall. Yeah. It's not funny, bro.
Look, I know you're just joking around, okay?
Not really.
Okay, well, two things.
Two things. When was the last time you cared about noise when you're fucking? I do care, and I am considerate.
I wasn't going to say that.
Oh, what were the two things?
Okay, well, first of all,
I really like this girl.
I do really like this girl, but that's not what I was going to say.
Okay, so what the fuck are you saying?
I don't want you talking like that about women to me anymore.
Okay, I'm sorry. Kindly plow these bitches with a little more consideration for your surroundings, dear sir.
I'm being serious, man.
What?
I just don't want to hear that kind of talk anymore, man.
Talking like, you don't like me talking like what?
Like you're talking.
You can't be serious. We're in my own kitchen. Censorship? You want to censor me?
Look, it's not like that, okay? You're a grown man, you can still say whatever you want. I'm just asking you not to say it in front of me, okay? That's all.
This from a guy who just absolutely plowed the living shit out of somebody last night till they almost went through the wall. And suddenly now you're going to be Mr. Rogers? Come on.
You're ignoring what I'm asking you.
She's not here. She's not even in the building. She's not even on the street.
That doesn't matter. I don't want to talk like that about women anymore.
Okay, so don't. But you're asking me to not talk that way in my own house. Dude, that's weird, bro. It's just weird. I mean, did she say...
It has nothing to do with her.
It must.
It doesn't.
I mean, I wouldn't talk like this in front of her, dude.
I know you wouldn't. It has nothing to do with that.
All right, so where's this coming from?
I'm trying to be more conscious of the words I'm using. And the words that I'm allowing myself to consider acceptable to hear. Okay, words matter to me, man. Most of the time it's unconscious, and I know you're just joking around, so I'm not trying to be militant about it. I just, promised myself I'd say something, and I'm just asking, that's all, man.
All right, so what would be an acceptable way to tell you that I don't want to hear you plowing this chick?
You can just ask me to move the bed away from the wall. See how easy that was? It's fine. It's the plowing and the bitch.
All right, maybe you want to print up a list of acceptable words for the household then. What, that's crazy?
Yeah, it is. Because you know exactly what I'm talking about, and now you're just being a dick.
I do not appreciate that language in this household. I get what you're talking about, and I get it with the whole disrespect thing. But it's just blowing off steam, man. It's the way we've always talked.
I know, that's why I
But
just...
if the girl is special and you're feeling something different...
It's not about her, man.
I can understand that.
It's not about her, but thank you. Okay, now I just feel like you're gonna say something to mess with me.
No, I'm just trying to think of some real, clinical terms for fucking. And I'm just drawing, a complete blank. All right, performing coitus, maybe. Coitus performances? James? Shit. Hello?
It's me, let me up.
I'm assuming you're looking for my roommate, James. I'm his roommate, Tim.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. He should be here any minute. Just, you can come up if you want. Door's open.
Okay.
Unfucking believable. Unfucking believable.
Oh, sorry. Did I hit you?
No, it's okay. You're fine. I'm Tim.
Lily.
Yeah, come on in. He should be here.
Yeah, I just texted him. He's 5 minutes away.
All right, you want something to drink?
No, thanks. That's okay.
All right. There you go.
I didn't even know he had a roommate.
Wow, really? Really?
I'm sorry.
About what?
We were probably bothering you.
What, wait, he told you?
Told me what? I just told you I didn't know he had a roommate.
Oh, you mean you didn't know till right now?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So, we were bothering you? Is that what you told him?
No. I mean, you guys were being a little loud, but that's not, that's not what I was talking about.
Is that your room over there?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
That must have been like torture.
Yeah, a bit.
You were probably concerned for my safety. He was plowing me, and that thing was hitting the wall like a fucking battering ram.
This is weird.
What?
He made it seem like you would definitely not be okay with this kind of talk.
What talk? He did why?
I don't know. He just suddenly asked me not to speak that way anymore.
Around me?
No, in general.
In general?
Yeah, around him. So I was like, hey, you were really plowing that girl last night. And he's like, please don't speak to me that way anymore.
But that is the proper word. He asked you not to say that?
Yeah, I thought it was because of you.
No, I didn't say anything like that.
All right, well, he seems to think you're the kind of girl that would not want to hear any of that stuff.
Oh, my God. Is he gonna turn out to be one of these pussy boys?
Normally I'd say no, but...
Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not like I'm gonna let him walk all over me. I don't care what words he uses.
See, that's exactly the point I was trying to make to him. I was like, dude, if I was disrespectful to her, that's one thing.
Right.
But I'm with my buddy, in my apartment, talking the way that I've always talked.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah, I'm glad you see that. I don't know, maybe it's something with men who can't deal with their guilt with this Me Too shit.
Exactly. Like all this rabid PC stuff. I'm all for perverts and rapists and powerful assholes being held accountable, but when it comes to certain friends not being able to say certain things to other certain friends, that's where we have an issue.
Well. Speak of the devil.
Oh no, is he bothering you?
You see that? Bro, I think you got this girl all wrong, man.
You don't have to be the verbal police for me, sweetie.
She brought it up, man. I didn't...
Sometimes you just gotta call a plow a plow.
Oh, no, he's mad.
I thought I said this had nothing to do with her.
She's the one that brought up the plowing, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, but you said I got her all wrong, and I thought when we spoke about this earlier, I was very specific. This has nothing to do with her.
Hello, she is right here, and if she doesn't care, why should you care?
Are we really gonna have this conversation right now?
Well, not if it's a long one.
Yeah, how long does it have to be?
Okay, you know what? This is great. I'm glad you guys are getting along. I'm just gonna go change my shirt so we can go, okay?
Are you mad?
No.
Then just tell me why you care if I don't care.
I already said it. My feelings about this have nothing to do with how you feel about it.
Okay, but then do you think less of me because I don't give a shit what kind of words you use when you're talking to your friend about fucking me?
Of course not. And if you want to, talk that way, that's up to you. It's your choice.
Wait, she's allowed to talk like that? I'm not?
Look, I'm not trying to force anyone to do anything, okay? I'm just asking.
I think it's sweet that words matter to you.
Thank you. But it's not about you.
Wow. You really need to make that clear, don't you?
I'm just saying, I'm not trying to be sweet. I'm trying to change, like really trying, real change.
I get it.
I don't understand why it's so funny.
We're not laughing at you. We're laughing.
You know what? I have to remember that you've been demeaned for so long that when a guy actually comes along that refuses to do that to you, your instinct is to demonize him.
What, demean? Well, I don't let people demean me.
Demean to the point where you don't even know what's demeaning. I mean, you're here for 5 minutes and you're rolling around in the muddy, filthy pig pen with him.
Filthy pig pen. That would make me then a what?
Filthy little pig whore bitch!
There he is.
Do you think I'm homophobic?
I think you suffer, like all of us do, with unconscious prejudice. You know, on the continuum, that was never the issue, you know, and I never put you in that category of, you know, this is a guy who's just, you know, really homophobic.
Can I ask you a question? Mm-hmm. Do you think I'm homophobic?
Yes and no.
No, I have a serious question for you.
I have a funny answer. Go ahead, shoot, let me hear you.
Do you think I'm homophobic?
Are we being serious?
Being serious.
I don't think so.
I think you are very, you engage people who are not heterosexual, and you are open and candid with them.
Look, the easiest, well, not that there's like a definitive way, but it's like, are you uneasy around gay people? Me neither.
But sometimes in our more intimate conversations, you reveal some of your own fears. Or discomfort, I should say, not fear.
I think asking people if you're homophobic is not always the best question. So first of all, I think there's a difference between saying, are you X or are you an X? So are you homophobic? Are you a homophobe? Are you a racist? Are you a sexist? Are you whatever? Versus, is your thinking or behavior that?
Did I ever joke with you about you being gay in a way that made you uncomfortable?
Yeah, as far as like specific instances, there would be, I can't cite one. It was more of, there would be a level of our banter and our teasing where you would get to this, you get kind of very close to the edge of being really using offensive, pejorative, gay kind of stereotypes and sexual, making comment about my sexual activities or whatever. And so you get close to it. And then I would, level you as best as I could, and then you'd stop.
We all engage in sexist or racist or homophobic or whatever behaviors, and we all have those thoughts. Like even if you are a member of that group, like some of that stuff gets internalized. So the idea that, well, are you homophobic? I mean, I wouldn't necessarily, I don't know if I'd label you a homophobe. Have you engaged in behavior or thoughts that might be homophobic? Yes, because everyone has.
I have a video that I did with my friend where we were acting gay.
What does that mean?
Flamboyant, the quote gay voice, improving our gay relationship. I used to be proud of this video. It was like a highlight of our performance improv thing. My question to you is this the equivalent of blackface?
Blackface holds such a particular place especially in American society, in how it was used as a form of white systemic oppression, that I have a hard time saying that anything is blackface that isn't straight up blackface. However, if you are peddling in assumption and stereotype, and it is being done in a way, I'm not even going to say that has malicious intent, because it wasn't malicious intent, but that can be perceived that way. It can be perceived as mocking. It can be perceived as encouraging this idea of what a straight person is or what a queer person is. Doing these things and saying that these are the signifiers of what a gay person is just peddling in cheap stereotypes. So I wouldn't necessarily call it blackface, but I would call it lazy, and I would call it harmful, and I would call it uncreative, and I would call it painfully contrived and stereotypical. And like, honestly, if you're trying to be funny, do better.
I still think that's funny.
Why?
I can understand how anyone pretending to be gay and doing this can be hurtful, but I think my problem is that I lament that this is not acceptable. That is my confession.
Do you lament it because you miss it, or do you miss not having to try so hard?
That's a good one.
Because I know there's a lot of things in my life that I have privilege to. I'm an able-bodied person. I'm an employed person. I am a cisgender person. I was born, and the doctor said I was a girl, and I still identify that way. And there's lots of things that I grew up with that, as an adult, I have learned are not acceptable or inappropriate. And so I have to think about a lot of the things that I say and a lot of the ways that I react, because it's different than how I was trained, which means I have to work a lot harder than I used to be the person that I want to be. And that sucks, because nobody wants to have to work super hard all the time. But do I miss doing those things because I found value in them? Or do I just have to realize that what I actually miss is not having to try so hard? And remember that there are people on the flip side of this who don't have that option, who have to try really hard all of the time because the world makes them. Just like I have to try extra hard all the time in a way that you don't, because I'm black.
Right.
Or because I'm a woman.
It must be because I'm worried about it in me. I mean, because I could be friends with and cherish a friend who is, to me, a feminine seeming gay man. Then an hour later I could be with a masculine bro buddy and chastise him for a feminine seeming moment.
That idea that because somebody is acting in what I consider to be not a masculine, or whatever my idea of masculinity is, they're not reaching it, then therefore they're falling short of it, and therefore it is to be lampooned. That whole thing I'm just starting now to understand.
I go back and forth on the idea of patting someone on the back. So the idea that you come in wanting to do the right thing is a positive. And also, you don't get a cookie for wanting to do the right thing. But guilt is a useless emotion. Like, it's a feeling, but nothing comes from guilt. You just feel bad. You don't try harder, you don't do better. The only way that you can do any of those things is by stepping away from that guilt into something new.
Good. Changing.